Mr. Electric of Amarillo is a locally owned and operated company offering an impressive range of services. We work hard to ensure your electrical system is current, up to code, and safe. Whether it's an installation, repair, or upgrade, we have solutions for your Amarillo and Canyon area homes and businesses. We always pay close attention to detail to finish jobs promptly and correctly. When you're ready to invest in your home improvements, choose to work with an electrician in Amarillo and give Nathan Bixel and his team a call at 806-374-0414.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bushland Lady Falcons Basketball Coaches Show with Coach Allen. Coach Allen, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We are so excited. I forgot to tell you this beforehand, but the microphones are right here.
Oh, okay.
And so if you're acting like you're talking to that iPad over there,
okay,
we're going to be great.
Perfect,
Sound good?
Perfect,
I forgot to tell you that.
Yes.
But, hey, it's exciting times for the Bushland Lady Falcons right now. It's been a lot of fun. This gym, we're actually broadcasting live from the gym. All right, do we still call it the Nest?
You know what? I haven't heard that this year, but I don't know if I'm in the inn.
I don't know. That's me too. I don't know if I'm in the inn as well.
I don't know if I'm in the inn.
But I'm telling you what, it has been an absolute incredible. And I'm going to start here, Coach Allen, because I was down here last Tuesday night. All right, and I was getting ready to broadcast the names and have do the starting lineups for both teams, and I asked you, I said, Coach Allen, what do you got planned for number one team in state? And you said, we got some surprises up our sleeve. And I'm not going to lie to you, you had some surprises up your sleeve. What a great, incredible game that was, huh?
It was so fun. It was probably the most fun I've ever had coaching a game. So
it was the most fun. I mean, we were.
that was the best.
I mean, Jordan and I, we are up there. We are going crazy.
I know.
And we had a whole boys game to broadcast after yours, and both of our were like, we don't have a voice anymore. It was incredible. If you weren't here last Tuesday night, y'all, Canadian Wildcats, the Lady Cats come here and our Lady Falcons take them down. They were the number one team in the state at that time. Not anymore, and so now they've gone on to lose 2 out of the last 3, which is incredible to me. I can't believe that. But all that being said, and our Lady Falcons are number 1 in district. They're tied. It's a three-way tie for number 1 in district, and so we're getting ready for playoffs to begin. But before we get playoffs underway, we have a play-in game tonight, or a tiebreaker game tonight.
Yes.
In Stinnett, Texas. So let's break down your Wednesday, Coach.
I know. Wednesday was a crazy day. We had our district meeting, and of course, we wanted to focus on the kids and the awards, and then afterwards, Coach Casserole and I had to have a big discussion.
Yes.
And basically, it came to UIL rules, and we. Everybody was questioning, how does this work? And there was a lot of digging by admin and on Division 1 and 2, and really no one had written it into the district minutes. And so we did end up we're going to play that game, and we want to play that game. That's good for us. We had gone round and round, and we're going to play it, and we're going to stay in rhythm, and we're going to beat them tonight. So
yeah. Well, let's break this down for a second, Jordan. I'm sorry I interrupted you, but I want to break it down for a second. Let's tell you how we got to here. All right. So again, Lady Falcons, when we went into this past Tuesday night's game, we're playing at River Road.
Yes.
And Lady Falcons, if they win, they take care of business. They're gonna get a first place finish, correct?
Yes.
And so here we are. We have the Lady Falcons. That they go and they take care of business at River Road. What you needed was Canadian to go beat Dalhart.
Yes.
And that didn't happen, right? So that doesn't happen. And that's why I'm saying Canadian loses to Dalhart. So now that brings in this 3-way tie for first place, which made your Wednesday super crazy, right?
Yes.
It was like you said, something like 76 phone calls or something like that,
12 of them were this guy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
I'm just kidding.
It's good to hear from him.
I was
you know what I mean?
him, that's for
sure. But anyway, so here we are, and so now like I said, tonight at 6 p.m. in Stinnett at West Texas High School, we're going to have a game between the Bushland Lady Falcons and the Dalhart Lady Wolves, right?
Yes.
And so
to determine that seed.
That will determine the seeding going into playoffs, and playoffs begin next week. And so, Jordan, I had set that all up. I'm going to let you ask the next question, okay?
Man, I don't know where to, because I was thinking about it, and just at the first coaches show we did with you, you were talking about how last year defense was a big key, and this year offense is going to be a focal point. And I mean, we're up there broadcasting. There's not one person that is the main person.
Right.
Like any night, Haven Pointer can go off, or Berkeley Billington. I think she's averaging 4 steals a game.
Yes.
Getting those fast break layups.
She's doing good.
Charlie Spinks is getting offensive rebounds and going back up with a shot. And then off the bench, you've got Charlie Freeman, who can come in and shoot the lights out. And then there was a stretch, Mark, where it was 3 games in a row where Sammy Grice just goes absolutely nuts.
Yes. She's taken off for sure. It's been fun, and I think it's hard to guard. I mean, Dalhart really honed in on shutting down BB Berkeley Billington, and we're like,
Told you.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I said it the other day. I'm like, nickname's BB. I got some inside information here, right?
BB.
And so then I started calling her BB the rest of the game. I'm like, I got to stop doing that. I mean,
that's who she is to me and who she is to our team, because I tried to go with Berkeley, and there's 2 Berkeleys and 2 Charlies. So I just say BB and then little Charlie. And if I just say Charlie, it's Charlie Spinks. Yes. So anyway, but yeah, we have just a range of weapons, and we could just go to the next person. And you're right, Sammy Grice has taken off. In the big moments, we need her, and it's intentional shooting. She's not throwing anything up. She's going in to get 2 points, period. So
or draw the foul.
Yes.
Head to the line. Yeah.
Yes.
It's been incredible to watch the team gel. I'm telling you, when you guys came together last season, it's the best I've ever seen the team play as a team, right? I mean, and they've just gelled over the season. Yes. And it's so cool just to see them grow throughout the season, right?
Yes,
so you got to be pretty proud of that, right?
Yes, we're so proud of them. It's
been really cool to watch the team come together, because you had back-to-back losses at Dalhart and then at Canadian.
Yes.
And you haven't lost since. And just really cool to watch the team come together, because at that point they had a lot of work to do in district. Yes. And they put their head down. They played amazing defense, and they've carried it over on the offensive side as well. So that comes down to players buying into the coaching system as well, and what your heartbeat and culture is for the basketball team. So it's been really cool for us to watch just kind of the flip that was made after a bid loss in Canadian and then bid loss in Dalhart.
Yeah, so we just weren't in a rhythm yet. We just weren't. We played catch up, and every single day we had to catch up after that. And we were telling the girls, it's time. There's no more time. You've got to go. And so we got into an offensive rhythm, and then Coach Sims came in with a defensive idea, and we were like, let's do it. And we just told the girls, we've just been telling them ever since the first time we played Canadian, burn the boats. You have nothing to lose, fight to the death, and it's been fun to be in this position.
That's awesome. All right, so now we're moving into kind of the third part of our season, right? I always say that you have preseason, then you have our districts, and now here comes postseason, right? Here comes the playoffs. So we know that tonight's game will determine the seeding on what happens. So let's break that down for a second, if you don't mind. So if I'm not mistaken, if we win tonight, we play Littlefield. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
You lose tonight, you play Shallow Water.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, can you give us a little detailed information, when will those games be played and all that stuff? So.
Either way, those games will be played Monday night in Canyon. So we have a quick turnaround, and a wise man once told me that is good. This guy, because the other teams also.
I wish I had a camera. I just want to put it over there. I mean, it's awesome.
He's
so.
creeping on our interview, so he's going to be a part of it. But they also have less time to think about us and scout us. So they're sitting on 5 days of practice. They don't know who they're going to play, and so in a way, there's several silver linings here. But Shallow Water, they're a more shiny team, I would say. You hear about them. They're coming off of their state win, and they're good. They're talented. They're not just huge girls. They're quick. They're 3-point shooters. And then Littlefield, they're lightning. I mean, either way, it's going to be a tough battle. Either way, really. And so they're quick and fast. So either way, we're going to have to go in just fighting.
Will both of those games be played in Canyon?
Yes, actually, Canyon High School. So it'll be a doubleheader.
Okay.
We just don't know who's playing who.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's actually interesting right there. Okay.
Yes.
So do we know what time, or will the time of the game? We don't know that yet, right?
It's not been determined who plays first and who plays last.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm making this up. Please don't type this out. But I think it's at 6 and 7:30. But there's been a lot of times flown our way. So anyway. we'll see. It all depends on tonight.
Okay. Well, that's going to be fun. And
Yes.
so we're
Yes.
excited. And
Yes.
I, like I said, we just wanted to check in with you. I mean, I know you're super excited. Here we
Yes.
go. We finished strong. We finished in tie for first for district, which
Yes.
is absolutely incredible. So kudos to you and to the team and your coaching staff. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, we're just excited to do this.
Thank
Y'all,
you.
listen, if you can't make it out to the game in Stinnett tonight, we'll be live. Actually, Jordan's going to be headed to Tulia to broadcast the boys game. And I'll follow the Lady Falcons to Stinnett, and we'll get that game broadcast. And
I'm gonna have the girls' game pulled up on my phone.
Yeah, so that way,
Yeah.
I mean, that way we're giving updates, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
and we'll be texting back and forth just to
Perfect.
make sure, and it's gonna be a good time. But anyways, good luck as
Thank
we go
you.
into tonight, as
Thank
we go into
you.
the playoffs next week, and man, we just can't wait to cheer on our Lady Falcons
Thank
again.
you so
it's
much.
a lot of
Y'all
fun.
made it so much fun. I can hear your voices on our huddle sometimes, and I'm like, what are they saying?
Yeah.
So
Well,
y'all are great at your
we're,
jobs.
I'm telling you, we like I said, we about lost our job, or not our jobs, but we about lost our voices the other day because I mean, it was incredible. So, anyways,
Yes, I get it.
but all right. So, with that being said, we just want to say thank you guys for tuning in to
Thank you.
Bushland Falcon Media. Let's cheer on our Lady Falcons. It's playoff time, guys, and let's get out. If you can make it to the games, man, go make some noise.
Yes.
I'm telling you,
Bring that energy.
bring the energy that y'all been bringing to these games here, and be ready to roll. And then, but if you can't, we'll be here. It's Bushland Falcon Media that will be broadcasting every game we can. Now, again, a little programming. When it gets playoffs, we have to go to NFHS. They have the broadcasting rights.
Okay.
So with that being said, we will. It'll be on NFHS, and so you'll want to make sure to subscribe to that if you don't already have a subscription, and that way you can follow the Lady Falcons all the way through the playoffs.
Awesome.
So okay, well, for Coach Allen, for Jordan, I'm Mark Boyette. Thanks for tuning in to Bushland Falcons.